with Andy Woodman after the 2-0 win over Salford City. Andy, in a weird way, that's probably your most pleasing performance in the last, month and a bit or so? Everything you would have wanted?
Yeah, well, almost. I mean, I thought we should have been 2-0 down. They're two corners that causes problems. We've got to have a little bit of luck, so we can't overlook that. But then we sorted that out after that, and we looked all right. Yeah, we looked solid, we looked powerful, and we looked like we knew what we was doing. You know, that's the good thing. We looked like we've got a good mix of what we're doing, and another 2 goals at home.
Once you got the second goal from Will Honda, Mark, I think you pretty much shut the game down. To be honest, I don't really remember Salford really having a sniff after that.
Just one long distance shot, but I think you have to. You know, the days up today, the wind's blowing straight down the pitch. The two halves are going to be completely different games. And you've got to make sure you don't get carried away going for it and then get undone with a little, give them a little bit of hope. And I thought we was really professional and really workmanlike with how we closed the game out there.
Interestingly, you went 4-2-3-1 today, brought Brent Crowhouse in, Corey out wide, Ben through the middle. What was the thinking behind changing it up?
Well, we knew Ben had run into those spaces, and that's what we wanted to do. Ben's get into those spaces, and then with Cheeky up top, we want Ben to be the connecting pass, so to break the lines. And Ben did that really well. Struggled a little bit at first, but then he done it really well. And that was I thought that worked really well for us and caused them problems. And it kept the two sort of dogs, as I call them, which is a bit unfair, but the two dogs in the middle of the park, kept them disciplined and solid, and made sure that they can mop up behind and keep us really tight at the back. And it works really well. I think I've realised that we've got to not just be one-dimensional and just the same team and the same shape and the same. We've got to take every game differently and every opposition differently, and make sure that we set a team up to make sure we're ready for that team.
I know you don't like singling out any particular players, but in general, I thought. I mean, it's hard to pick anyone out, but I thought through the spine in particular, Omar and Dej, Ashley and Will, that was critical for me in terms of Salford really not getting back
Powerful.
in it.
Yeah, we're powerful at the moment. The two boys at the back. One or two people said to me a little while ago, can they play together? Can they do this? They don't talk, they don't rubbish. They're two absolute racehorses, both of them, and they're really growing into themselves. They're getting a partnership, they're getting an understanding, and I must say, credit to the skipper, who's obviously not in the team, but he's working with them as well. And you can see it, these boys are really working well together. And then you've got the two boys in front of them. We can't leave Jude out of that as well. Jude's been massive for us in that middle of the park. But we look powerful at the moment, right through the spine, and that's important for this football club.
You called this game a 6-pointer. Well, I don't know if they get any bigger than next week. Then is Walsall are first, Bromley are now third.
Yeah, the pressure's on Walsall, isn't it? It's not on us. I mean, no one expected us to be anywhere near it on the outside, so there's no pressure on us. We'll go to Walsall. We'll be exactly what we are. We'll go up there and we'll look to win. That's kind of what we do. There's no pressure on us at all. We'll go to Walsall. We'll be well prepared, well drilled, and hopefully, we're going to get a result and really send a message out to everybody.
Cheers, Andy. Thank you.